Hello, Indraneel. Yes, we'd just like to talk about your journey since you formed, and in the last say 6 months, how has been the progress?
I think we made great progress. You know that after the CAS decision, the IEC started to have formal conversations with World Boxing on May 6th, and I think that was a major step to show the commitment with the boxing world, but also to show their real willingness to keep boxing in the Olympic movement. And for us, that was the main reason why we established the World Boxing and publicly announced it 1 year ago in England. That we had one goal, is to keep boxing in the Olympics. And I think we're on the right track now at this moment. After the launch from World Boxing, we held our inaugural congress in Germany 1 year ago. We launched it, and then we delivered high quality competitions already in the USA, Finland, Germany, Netherlands, England. So we are trying to do everything what we can do to create an attractive competition calendar, to attract new national federations to join World Boxing, and to develop a sustainable organization that can be a reliable partner for the IEC. That's what we are doing.
So, but how crucial is this Olympics for you? I mean, definitely it's a very crucial Olympic for athletes to win medals. But as a new body trying to establish itself, its identity, how important is this Olympics for you?
It's essential. For me, essential. It is. I'm coming from a real boxing family. My grandfather was a good boxer. My uncle had a boxing gym in the Netherlands, and I know how important it is as a sport to be part of the Olympic family. Ask other combat sports like karate or kickboxing how eager they are to join the Olympic movement. It's not only the funding. It is not only being part of multi-sport events, and it is not once in the 4 years. It's bigger than that. It's really bigger than that. Being part of the Olympic movement is crucial for the existence of the national federations. Everything is at stake. And for me, I told you that I was visiting in a boxing gym in India a few months ago, and I saw the real hungriness from young boxers there. And I asked one of these boxers, what is your biggest dream? What is your goal? And he told me, I want to be an Olympian for India. And that is exactly what it is at stake now at this moment, is that we want to keep the Olympic dream alive for every boxer, everywhere in the world, in every gym. And that's what we are fighting for at this moment.
So, when IBA was there, even before that, there always been that, this one controversy or the other around boxing. There would be either refereeing issues, there would be, like in 1988, there's a huge issue of corruption charges against officials. Seoul, I'm talking about, that's become the most, controversial Olympics, boxing in the Olympics. And then now as we come to this point when there is a transition from one body to another, so which are the things you are looking at, which are the things you want to bridge that? Definitely you would be looking at good umpiring, officiating, then there would be a lot of corruption charges around, even in IBA also. So what are the focus areas for you for a clean sport?
For a clean sport, of course, the main focus area is fair officiating. That the best boxer win, not the most influential national federation, but the best boxer must win the bout. And for that, we can learn a lot. What the PBU and the boxing task force of the IEC has done until now is managing the officials in a way that you close the gaps for corruption as much as possible. And I think that's a really important thing to stress, that with same officials you get other results. So you close the gap with drawing and everything what you can do, and also evaluation, and the way that you also when there are controversial bouts, you have to undertake maybe actions as a body. But for now, I can only tell you that we learn a lot from the way the IEC is working, and the IEC has done during these games, during the qualifier. and we will take that definitely into account for the future process of officiating. But on the other hand, we must not stick to that. We also have to develop and to engage maybe modern technology like AI to make referee judging more transparent and even more fair. And you cannot always take away the human faults. You know, sometimes from a different angle you see different results. And I think that's really important to stress, that we're trying to include for the coming period. We are already started with that to see how we can, for the evaluation of a bout, how we can use modern technology. And I think that's one of the things we have to explore, that avenue in the coming period.
So is referrals, I mean TV referral could be one answer to this? TV referrals, I'm talking about like what's happened in football or hockey or even other sport. But won't it slow the game down a bit?
No. It could be part of the result, for example. So that you engage modern technology and also in officiating. So not only afterwards, but maybe also during. For now, it's too early to comment too much about but how things are going to look like in the future. But I can only tell you that we are now in the process of exploring the avenue of engaging modern technology, and how it will look like. I cannot tell you. I cannot say.
Yeah, but then you would be conducting tournaments now. You've already started conducting. Then in Asia, you're going to conduct tournaments. So are you going to see any changes in those tournaments?
Well, what we are doing now already is piloting with AI and trying to see if with AI we get different results, for example. And it's too early to comment too much about this. We're just starting now with everything, and hopefully the next games we will make use of these kind of techniques to make the bouts even more fair.
So how far are you from getting provisional recognition from the IOC, if I have to put it that way?
Now, for us, it's key. It's really key that the provisional recognition will come this year, and I can explain to you why. Because to be re-included in the Olympic program next year, it has to be done next year in the beginning of 2025. You need to have an international body that can take care for boxing. And up to now, with the de-recognition of the previous international federation, there is no formal international body that can take care for boxing. So for us, it's really important that this year, hopefully within the period till Christmas, will be very crucial for world boxing, and we are really hopeful that we will meet the requirements of the IEC. It's not only the number of national federations, but also the governance, financial transparency, and other requirements that we have to meet. And yes, I think we are on the right track. We are moving absolutely in the right direction. You see more and more national federations who've shown their not only interest but also has applied for world boxing concretely. And yeah, we are working hard to be successful, and that's crucial for boxing.
So what role will India play there, if I may ask you?
First of all, it was really a significant step that they joined world boxing during the qualifier. That made seriously the difference. That you saw that a powerhouse like India was joining world boxing, and we're really proud to announce that. And what you can see now is that India is reaching out in their region to other national federations to discuss with them the international developments, and to discuss with them whether they could join world boxing. And that's, I think, also the leading role that India should play in the boxing world, regionally and hopefully also globally within world boxing. That's the place that they deserve. But of course, you only deserve a place when you also work for it.
Yes,
and that's what they are doing now at this moment. So I really appreciate the leadership of the current the National Federation of India. President Singh and his team are doing everything what they can do to make world boxing successful, and that's what I appreciate.
So will the power shift from, say, Central Asia, like places Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, to India? very soon?
Sorry?
Will the power center will shift from, say, Uzbekistan, Central Asian countries like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan in there?
That's up to.
I'm just asking. I mean,
that's a
hypothetically,
good question,
is it possible?
but it's up to Asia. It's up to Asia. For us, it's important that we are working within world boxing with the current national federations, and India is a very prominent player now within Asia. But it's important that they, if they want to keep that position, they have to work hard. You don't get a position because no, you have to deserve it. You have to earn it, and I think they are working very hard to keep that position. And I'm really looking forward for fruitful collaboration in Asia with India. And but of course I'm happy to see that other big players like also Korea, Japan hopefully soon, and others are going to join, and Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan and others, and then they have to discuss with each other who will be the leader in Asia, and that's up to them.
Yes, and would you like to say something about the way forward, like there's been a lot of talk around the transgender issue in the Olympics, but going forward, are you also going to look into it?
What I think is more important for now that the PBU is running this tournament, and they have done their homework, so they have done their tests, they have done everything what they can do to monitor the situation. And there were no formal complaints during the last year. They also competed, for example, in world boxing competitions. And I think it's what's really important to stress is that it's now their competition, the competition of the PBU. And of course, for us, it's important that the safety of the boxers are above everything. So we will task our medical committee with making a policy how we are going to manage a situation like this. But it will be we will do that after the games and not now.
That will be after the games, right?
So,
yeah. Then
but we are also keep that in mind. Also with all the inclusivity standards that we want to maintain.
Yeah. So you're talking about like right now, if some federation joins you, they can continue participating in IB events. So will that continue?
For now, we have said that for us, you can be part of both organizations. We're now in transitional period, and I cannot look into the future, how long it will last, because when, for example, we'll get the provisional recognition, maybe then we'll rethink different situation. But for now, in this period, we can the interest of the boxers, we always put them first. So give them all the possibilities to participate in every competition that they want, but we are developing a very attractive competition calendar for the boxers, with, for example, the U19 World Championships in the USA in October, and for next year big World Championships, and also, 1 second please. Boris, goedemiddag.
Race 250, the magical figure.
Yeah, that's not. We are happy to have more than 50, of course. We are just welcome every national federation to take the responsible step to join world boxing. So I think that's important to stress.
So if you go continent wise, like Africa, Europe, Asia, South America, North America. So North America still with you, like no, Africa and South America. How are they responding?
Okay. The Americas are really set, not only North but also South, with Argentina, Brazil, with Honduras, with Panama, with of course Canada and USA. So they are set. They're already establishing a new confederation there. You see, Asia is developing now. The bigger NFs are now joining world boxing, so that's very positive. You see in Europe, with the Nordics and England, Scotland, Wales, the Netherlands, Germany, and now Italy, that also there's more appetite, but more the western part of Europe, so that's good. And hopefully with Czech, of course, hopefully with soon we will also announce some other players from Europe, more players from Europe.
Africa,
Oceania is good with Australia, New Zealand, and Tahiti, and Tuvalu. So I think that there will also soon be more from Oceania. Africa is more difficult. But we have, of course, Nigeria, so we are happy. We will have 1 or 2 more from Africa soon. We can announce. But Africa is for us a more difficult continent, and we try to discuss with them also the importance for them to join world boxing as soon as possible.
So October?
Sorry?
October?
I'm confident that we are moving in the right direction, and that we'll drink a glass of wine together in October to celebrate that world boxing has received the provisional recognition.
October Revolution.
Sorry?
October Revolution.
October Revolution. Yeah, let's go for it.
Yes.
Now, well, you have to see everything is step by step, because it is hopefully we are speaking about provisional recognition. So to make it more formal recognition, there's a
Step by step.
That's what I'm trying to say. Step by step. So we have a roadmap from the IEC for governance, for finance, for referee and judging, officiating, and everything that is for transparency of the sport, and then the honesty of the sport, and we are working hard to realize everything, and that is kind of a life work, I can tell you. It's kind of also a legacy. I think that it's really for me to surviving the survival of the sport. It's key.
Thank you, Boris, and all the best. And hope to drink that wine.
Thank you for covering the sport and showing your interest in boxing. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.